Hi, my name's Rick Shiels down here at Trafford Golf Centre in Manchester, and we are going to be doing some 3-wood reviews today and some testing, some comparisons. I've got the 10 hottest 3-woods in the world right now. I've got the names in the hat. I'm going to draw 2 out the hat, compare them on flight scope, see what's going the longest, see which ones are going the straightest. The reason why I'm doing this video, I put a Facebook question out there yesterday about what would you like to see me review? I got loads of answers, and thanks very much for all your answers, I really do appreciate that. One that came through was from Tim Williams, and he said, I do driver reviews, I do iron reviews, what about the 3-wood comparisons? So, today Tim, 3-wood comparisons it is. So, I'm going to draw 2 names out of the hat, get them on flight scope, see which ones are going the furthest. I'm hitting real golf balls down here on quite a sunny Manchester day. Right, let's go for the first 2. So the first I'm going to pull out the hat, and this is completely random, there's no kind of pre-decision on this. So it's the Callaway 3 Deep. So the new Callaway 3 Deep against, which one's it going to be? It's against the TaylorMade RBZ Stage 2. That's a great competition. So I'm going to get all that set up. I'm going to get it ready on flight scope. Join me in a second, and we're going to see which one of these 2 is going to be the best. So we've got the Callaway Deep and the TaylorMade RBZ Stage 2. Now I've both got these in stiff shaft and as close to the 15 degree mark as I possibly can. So we've got them as closely matched as we can. The TaylorMade is ever so slightly longer, but I'm being very picky on that, but generally as close as I can get. I'm going to hit the Callaway first because that was the first one that came out the hat. The way this is going to work, I'm going to hit 5 golf shots. We're going to choose the best 3 and then compare them against the RBZ Stage 2. I'm going to be really kind of conscious about not trying to hit this completely out the park because the 3-wood's not designed for that. It's designed for a bit more accuracy. So I'm going to try and give these a slightly straighter hit. If they go completely offline, I'm not going to count them. So even if it's a great shot, if it goes offline, that does not count. So it's a bit more about accuracy. I'm going to hit them off the tee to try and get a fair comparison on strike, so I get a more consistent strike every time. Fairly nice day, bit of left to right wind, but apart from that, it's all looking good. So let's try with the Callaway first. It's quite a deep face actually. I'm glad I'm hitting it off the tee. Oh, that felt lovely. That felt really nice. Like I said, I've got flight scope working on in the background, so I'll try and give you some live figures how those are going off as well. So 239, first shot with that. That does feel really nice. Now with the deeper face, I wouldn't say it's going to be quite as easy to hit off the deck. Oof, big one, 261. That feels really nice. I'd say, I'm glad I've got it off a tee. I think on the floor it might be slightly harder to hit. God, that's gone even longer, 274. And I'm really not trying to hit these that hard. They've all gone nice and straight. 258, and then one more. Beautiful, great golf club. Really like that a lot. It's got some distance on it as well. So I'll do the 3 in a minute. I'll do the best 3 in a moment, but let me just pop this on the TaylorMade setting. So we've got the TaylorMade RBZ Stage 2 coming up next. Now, a lot of players that I coach actually have swapped their driver for this club, finding that it actually goes an awful lot longer than their driver. So we'll see how that fares today. It's got the Callaway X Deep or the Callaway Deep to beat today. Much slimmer this one, much flatter on the lower profile. So it sits behind the tee a bit better, probably easier to hit off the floor as well. It's come out a tad low, but it's gone straight. Probably not got the full distance on that one. 237. It's gone a little bit wayward. Just down that left-hand side, a fraction too much. So we'll see what numbers that's coming out with. That might just be off the fairway actually, so I might not count that one. It's 259, but it is a bit left, so that one might not count. That one certainly will. Just snuck down the left-hand side, but I've hit that really nicely. Let's have a look at your distance on that one. Surprising, 235. It's gone a bit higher actually. Right, last two. That was a nice one. That had a nice ball flight to it. And I would say at the moment, the Callaway, as a personal preference, feels better to me. It feels like it's easier to hit. 250. Nowhere near the same distance as the Callaway was getting. It's got half a chance. Doesn't seem to come out as long, but that's probably gone a bit longer. 257. So what I'll do, I'll get the results up on screen. We'll have a look out at the three and see which one out of these two is the winner. I think there's a clear winner today, but we'll have a look at which one out of these two, the Callaway Deep and the TaylorMade RBZ Stage 2, has gone the longest. So we've got the flight scope figures up and running. I've taken the wayward one out of the RBZ Stage 2 and also the shortest one. I've taken the two shortest one out of the Callaway XOT Deep, and there is a clear winner. There really is a clear winner. The TaylorMade RBZ Stage 2 scored 248 yards, so that was after the two that I've taken away, and the Deep, I've just missed the page, total distance of 267 yards. It absolutely battered it. And I must admit, easier to hit off the tee. I'm not going to say it's going to be easier to hit off the deck, but certainly was much easier off the tee. So if you're after a 3-wood that's going to get you distance and is easy to hit off the tee, you might not need it off the fairway, you might have a hybrid or a rescue for that. Well then, the XOT Deep was absolutely bob on in today's session and today's test. So that was interesting, very different result to what I thought was going to happen. Leave your comments and your views down below. If you've liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe to me on Facebook and Twitter, and I do ask questions on there so you can get involved in some of these. Thanks very much, Tim, for the question today, and we've got another 8 more drivers to review, so stay tuned for that, and hopefully you'll enjoy them as well. Thanks very much for watching.